Alright, welcome back to the stream. Alright, let's change some outfits here. Clyde, we'll get you in the burnt black, we'll put her in that. Torval, you're going icy blue. We already got Ambrosia in that. Okay, what weapon do I want to play with today? We're about to go up against Titan. I'm about to go down and look for Titan, so we'll take the Radiant Grindstone with us. Yeah, that looks sexy.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her back. I dreaded.
Okay.
What happened in yesterday?
You with a good oil.
Should be enough. How do, Master?
Part off. Maid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter, so naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right.
Bernard.
And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Ah, can't wait. Hi, Martha.
Ah, Clive. What
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Alrighty. Who's with me? Is it just me and the dog? It is just me and the dog. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. This guy built a bridge. Yo, What's going on, Virgil? How you doing today, buddy?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah, I'm just playing Little 16 today. I'm just chilling. Hopefully you're doing the same. Just got in from work. I got a night off tonight and tomorrow night.
Of course.
So I might do some streaming late tonight, actually, after I'm done progging. Some ultimate raids in 14 with a group.
But
I don't like to stream when I'm with other groups. When I'm, doing group stuff with people in 14, because one, I don't want to embarrass myself, and two, they're probably streaming themselves, so it's just, I don't like to interfere with that.
This shouldn't take long.
Oh, that sucks. That doesn't sound good at all. God, I love the lives and powers. Alright, come closer. Alright, come tsunami. Oh, good. Well, that's good. Oh, you think you're fucking slick, motherfucker. Oh. Oh shit, he got me. Bastard. Come here. Oh, you're fucking dead. Goodbye. Goodbye. He got smoked. But yeah. Yeah, I hope they do better, man. I'll pray for them.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend before.
Now my folks can rest in
She
peace
was sick in some way. I can't remember how, but she had to get like these really thick and long syringes put in her fucking neck, like driven in her neck. And man, as much as I don't know, maybe I wasn't a good boyfriend for that, but I didn't go with her for that shit because I didn't want to see that, because that's just her explaining to me how the process they did to, to do what they do, or it just made me cringe and want to throw up. That's why I don't like hospitals. Like, just thinking about getting, like, getting syringes, stuck into your spine. Oh.
I'll meet you there.
I feel bad for the people that have to go through stuff like that. I really do. I really do. It is so terrifying. Oh, what else is here? Is there anything back here? There's an item over here. Aha, box. Really? Nothing but junk. Nothing in here. I think this leads back to a hunt later. Yeah, it does. It's the... Yeah, it's the one Iron Giant looking dude. The one that they hyped up people to get to buy the game with.
Alright, Clive?
Oh, yeah.
No, sir.
Because whenever they were like coming, I remember they were coming out with this game, Yoshi P was like promoting it like Final Fantasy 14 style whenever they had like a live letter. So they were showing them like a little bit of stuff here and there.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
Yeah, it was just, just Yoshi P being Yoshi P. But yeah, he had to show some gameplay, and some of the gameplay was this hunt that we'll run into later.
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's...
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet.
Let me see if I got a refill on potions and whatnot. Jared.
What
Jared.
can I do for you?
Yeah.
I'll find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
You're robbing me
Find a
blind,
better
bitch.
price than that.
What the fuck you talking about? You're robbing me.
Better I'll be here.
You're the one taking my money.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir, yeah.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
So you're just saying Torgal's a descendant of Fenrir. That's good.
The
That's good
annals
lore.
do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva.
That's
A
believable.
girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
What?
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Good dog.
And
Good dog,
regarding
Torgal.
your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
I don't know if they should have put that line in there.
There you are!
Yeah, we're going to forget that line ever happened.
Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now, just you wait.
Then I look for.
Alright, now we got mid shop working.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour photo.
Blackthorn, maybe.
Skip to do my darling. I don't think you have any more hunts for me, do you? No.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely, we have
Look,
myriad-
my love for the hunts in these games has been derived from
That'd be a problem.
Final Fantasy XII. You can blame Final Fantasy XII for hunt
Nothing to
boards.
worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Because hunt boards in Final Fantasy XII was probably what made Final Fantasy XII really fucking, like, really good as a game. Like, you wanted to progress the story just so you could check out the hunt board later when you had time to do you know, fuck all. Because when you had time to do fuck all, then you were just like, all right, what's on the hunt board? All right, we're in between plot points. Where's the hunt board at? Let's see what's on the hunt board. Where are we going? Oh shit, new hunt. Let's go. Let's go see Stiltskin or whatever his name is at the hunt club.
It's a pleasure.
Fucking the Moogle.
Uncle Byron?
Uncle Byron.
My boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Uncle Byron's here to start the party. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. That's a big fucking crystal.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
A whole bunch of kiss asses.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of
What a
precisely
bitch.
when the Dalmex
I fucking hate her
withdraw.
face.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
Well, that's a lie, because
of your subjects, Your Radiance. If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Oh, okay.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here?
Good old Uncle Byron.
Find out.
Well, he should be bringing his ass on up here.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Uncle Byron. What's up, buddy?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow.
Mm-hmm.
As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came. to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Okay, we're skipping this shit. Yeah, I don't care about this shit.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master...
Yeah, whatever. Skip all this. I usually skip by Vivian. I don't really care what she has to say.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're not going in there alone.
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. I won't risk any more than I have to.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Delamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Delamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back.
Thanks.
So...
Don't look so worried.
Thank fuck for...
Gav.
You can count on her.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We
Shall we?
shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Alright, finally going to Dalmekia. So it's pretty much like, it's like all this area is all desert. And then all this is like Greenland and swamplands over here. And this is all like Greenlands and plains. Up here you got like, you know, this is supposed to be like the far north, this is supposed to be like, you know, the ice caps and stuff like that. I don't know what Walood's supposed to be like. There's some, yeah, Walood is really, you know, I don't know what's going on with Walood.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Alright, Riddle of the Sands. Let's go.
destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That's what we got in Chocobo for.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Friends of friends, I'd wager. Not that they look very friendly.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes, I expect that's why there's so many soldiers. There she is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Alright. Thanks, Ambrosia.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Alright, here's where we get ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Hey Byron, you're leaning into him a little too hard there, buddy.
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. And ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I'll say, well, they did some fast traveling. We're going from like the capital down to here.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Damn it, Byron.
Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go. Hey, you. Uncle?
Sorry.
Let's see, you just had to open your fucking mouth, man. Why'd you say it so fucking loud?
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Uncle Byron.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Thank you.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Gotcha. Gotcha, motherfucker.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a
touch more salt.
What a dick.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
He just will not let her touch him. Like, she is so thirsty for him. Like, she wants to touch him so bad. He just won't. He's like, no, stay away from me, bitch. Get your dirty hands off me.
Clive?
How did he know what door it was? Like, you didn't know.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
I love how Torgal just comes out of nowhere. Hey, you guys doing good? Hey, what's up? He's just hanging out beside Uncle.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Oh, that's great.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
Oh, well, neither with no hands.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
Unless she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
All right.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bear.
Anything I can help you with, traveler? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Alrighty. He didn't know shit. Lady, look at me. I'm jumping. I'm jumping.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
This emergency is they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness begun.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Kid once played the crystal.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Alrighty.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense. What's
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
And strap.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Fuck out of here. I mean, I could have killed those guys all at once, but I'm just like, they're just regular guys. I ain't gonna fuck them up that bad.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure. It's leisure. It's Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets.
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Yeah. Excuse us. Well, excuse us.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mama to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Well, shit. Well, we'll talk to this person.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and line our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
A deposit.
Lead to a silken softness.
You wouldn't believe what I do. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Oh. She's like, my pussy is reserved for the soldiers, baby. Men of the Rock are only allowed to rock me.
They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
It was one table.
Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Like, it was one fucking table.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
That is sense. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement.
But not here. What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals.
I think Uncle Byron treasures this adventure more than the treasures that he has stored.
But my uncharacteristic.
He'd probably give away all of his gold in the world. He'd probably give away all the gold in the world just for an adventure with his nephew like us.
They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
Yeah, see? Uncle's all about the adventure. He's like, yeah. Ah, Black Pearl is fucking nothing. It's cost for us to get in the underworld. Yeah, let's get in the underworld, baby.
Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to
Popinjay?
show
What the hell's that?
Never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Ready, go? Yeah!
We're on our way, on our way. Boy, it sure is a desert out here. Holy crap.
Time to fight.
Nah, we'll just run. They still chasing us?
I'll take it from here.
All right, Uncle. You again, buddy. Holy fucking blue sky crystal.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at at all.
Holy shit.
You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Elude, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Bye, guys.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, okay, he's curing him. Get fucked, bird. Get back here. What the fuck is Uncle back here doing? Fuck out of here.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Huh. Right.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Nope. Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia Lostelan. Tuisakelis.
Alright, I'm gonna skip here. I'm gonna stop stream. And I'm gonna do something else here for a little bit. Alright. Till next time, have a good one.